chair to sink. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back. Now, we are not out anywhere, and we're not in the garage where I usually do my reviews. In fact, we're in the backyard, as you can see. But we are going to review this. Now, this is a STIHL MS120. It is a battery-operated chainsaw. It's a pretty cool little saw. Goes hard, goes well. I've had it for a little while now, and I'm pretty impressed with it. So we'll get into the review. We'll do some cutting and stuff like that with it as well, and I'll give you some technical data and information about it. So let's do that now. So we have the information here now. Let me have a look. So it is a 30cm bar. That'd be there. It's got a 1/4 pitch chain, and it's a Pico Micro PM3 chain, so it's really tiny. And it's really quite a small little chain. It cuts quite quick. It does cut quite good indeed. This isn't super sharp at the minute. It needs to be sharpened again, but we'll review it as it is anyway. Now, it comes with a 20 amp hour 36 volt battery from STIHL if you buy the package. The package for this, which comes with the battery, the charger, and the skin, is about 500, I think, and the saw itself without a charger or a battery is 400. It weighs 2.3 kilos with the battery in it, so it's pretty damn light. It creates 83 decibels when it's cutting. Don't know what that means, just wear ear protection anyway. Now, the bar oil is 110 mils in the tank for bar oil, which is just here. Now, they still claim that you can cut 100 logs on a single charge, and they are saying that the performance example is using birch timber 10 by 10 centimeter blocks with the AK20 battery, which is what I have here. That's a lot of cutting. I'm not going to be cutting birch or anything with it today because I'm Western Australia, so we're going to cut Jarrah, which is the most common firewood we've got here. It is a hardwood, so we're going to cut with that and see how long the battery lasts. So the battery itself, which is in here, release it with this button here, push the button, and you pull it out. So that's the battery itself. Now, on the battery, you'll notice it's got 2 clips. And when it goes in, it locks into the first clip, but the saw won't work, but it's locked in so it can't fall out, and you can push it a second time to lock in fully, and then the saw is able to be used. That took about an hour and a half to charge fully, I suppose. Hour and a half, maybe 2 hours from completely flat. Obviously, it'll be shorter if you just charge it without running it completely flat. But yeah, so it's not too bad. We'll see how much cutting time we get out of it in a second, especially on the Jarrah. I can't imagine it's going to be a lot. I'm thinking maybe 20-30 minutes, but that should still be a decent amount to try and get through the Jarrah. Like I said before, the chain isn't super sharp because it has been used recently, so this isn't going to be a super accurate you know, idea of how much you can cut with it because the chain isn't sharp. The sharper your chain, the more you're going to be able to cut. Makes sense. Now, it has got the brake lock on the top. Pull it back, it'll work. Push it forwards, it won't work. It's the same as any saw. The chain tensioner on this is quite interesting. To tension the chain, you undo this, and then you twist it left to loosen it, and then you just tighten it with that until your chain's tight. Tighten that back up and shut it again. Really simple, really easy to use, and it actually, you know, you don't have to have any tools to do it, so I quite like that. That is a very good thingamahoozy-what's-it that STIHL have done. So, to check your battery, push the button there. All the lights light up and tells you how much battery you've got left. Now, to get it to run, obviously you pull the thing, the brake, lock, whatever it's called, back. Button in, pull the trigger. Pretty simple, pretty easy. It's got some power. This is the smallest of the batteries that they make. They make a 220, I think, which is a slightly bigger battery version. I think they make another one as well. And you can also get an AK30 battery itself, which is 30 amp hour instead of 20 amp hour, and it lasts slightly longer too. That is your bar oil. Undo that, fill it up, and there's your bar oil. Goes in there. It's got a little sight glass down there so you can see what's going on to make sure you got bar oil in it. Other than that, I guess we should just cut some logs. Here are the logs we're going to cut. They are, well, that'll probably be about 150 diameter, maybe 120, maybe 100. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 decent sized logs, all varying diameters, but it's all the hardwood Jarrah firewood. So we're going to see how many of these it can cut. There we go. So, hang on. Right, I can assure you that was not 100 cuts. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, maybe 30, but the chain isn't super sharp. That is quite a big log. These ones here, it was getting through quite nicely. That there is about as big as you want to go, probably 120 diameter. But thoroughly impressed. I mean, that ran for what? 20 minutes flat out non-stop, and I used it a bit yesterday too. So, I mean, if you had 2 batteries, it'd be all right, and your chain was sharp, you'd get a lot more done as well. But I'm thoroughly impressed with it. I think it's outstanding. It's a brilliant little little machine. Goes hard. Get the chain resharpened and give it another crack. But actually, if I get the chain sharpened tomorrow, I'm going to finish these logs off. I might put a visual difference between sharp chain and not sharp chain on there. Cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Got any questions or anything? Let me know.